I think the thing to do at times like this, guys, is just to keep calm, because we see a lot of paper hands selling. We see a lot of inexperienced people panicking at any sort of FUD, especially when it's attached to something like Binance or Tether. These two huge pillars of the crypto industry. But we've seen so much of this before, so don't panic. Remain calm. Everything is sort of all right.
Hey guys, welcome back to Library of Wealth. Crypto analyst Guy from Coin Bureau discusses the state of the economy and its impact on the crypto market in 2023. He notes that a continued tug of war between those who believe the worst is behind us and those who believe there is still much to play out is happening right now. He says that the Federal Reserve and the impact of geopolitical events will influence crypto in a big way in the coming months. According to Guy, despite the recent banking crisis and the SEC going to battle with crypto, the market has taken it in stride. However, he expresses cautious optimism for the year ahead, anticipating a big 2023 with much to be built, but not necessarily a spectacular year in terms of price action in the crypto market. Let's get right into the latest interview with Guy from Coin Bureau as he gives us a market update for Bitcoin, the crypto market, and what's coming next in 2023. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy the content we do here on this channel. Let's get right into the video.
It's going to be slightly tough times for a lot of these cryptos. I think we're entering a sort of deep bear market period, guys. I don't expect prices to do anything particularly spectacular or interesting for quite a while. It is going to be a difficult few months ahead for crypto, I think, but when we come out the other side of it, it will be a lot better in the long run for a whole industry. Now, also, obviously, I think one of the things contributing to the current dip that we're seeing in the market as well is the Fed from yesterday. Now, the Fed paused yesterday. We didn't get the rate hike. That was pretty much expected. I don't think many people thought that we would get a rate hike, although there was always going to be a good chance of it. So the Fed paused. It's going to keep the Fed funds rate as it is, a little above 5%. That is still pretty high, but of course they said that they are planning on keeping it higher for longer. So folks, I think you've just got to get used to high interest rates in the United States and elsewhere. They're hiking them. Canada hiked a few days ago. Australia hiked a few days ago. I think the UK is talking about maybe another rate hike as well. So high interest rates are just something we've got to learn to live with for, I would say, for the rest of this year at the very, very least. And of course, be careful what you wish for. And I know a lot of people would like to see the Fed pivot, would like to see the Fed turn on the money printer again. But guys, if that does happen, that means most likely something really bad has happened and the Fed's hand has been forced. So I don't think we really want to see interest rates going down yet, because that would suggest that things are even worse than they currently are, which ain't great. Is it? Again, we still seem to be a fair way off a resolution. And I think it's also important to remember, like, a few people have been asking me my thoughts on XRP recently. Now, obviously, if Ripple wins that case, it will be bullish for XRP and vice versa. However, like, if we see Ripple be victorious in that case in the next few weeks or months, obviously XRP, we can expect a nice little pump from that. But don't imagine, folks, it's going to climb back to near all-time highs or anything like that. I think we'll see a nice pump, and then probably it'll be a sell the news event as well, because I don't think that XRP, even with good news like that, if it were to come, would be able to outperform the rest of the crypto market. The conditions just aren't right. So do bear that in mind, of course. And if Ripple does lose the case, which unfortunately isn't off the table, then that would obviously not be good for XRP. So I don't know, my non-financial advice obviously is to just take care if you're thinking about trading these conditions at all. It is very, very dicey. Oh yes, I did see an interesting headline from CoinDesk shortly before I came on, saying that the Hong Kong Monetary Authority, obviously one of the big regulators in Hong Kong, been putting pressure on a number of big banks, including HSBC, Standard Chartered, and the Bank of China, to accept crypto exchanges as clients in Hong Kong, which is fascinating. It just shows Hong Kong is seems to be pretty serious about this crypto push. Now, obviously, retail trading in Hong Kong was technically made legal a couple of weeks ago on the 1st of June. However, what became clear pretty quickly was that was the date from which exchanges in Hong Kong could begin the registration process. And guess what? The registration process takes months. So I think it could be a while before we see money flooding into crypto from Hong Kong. So certainly we shouldn't get too excited about that just yet. But of course, that could fit with the whole cycle narrative. Don't forget Bitcoin halving next year. Perhaps we'll see an improvement in economic conditions in time for that. It is looking like that is starting to line up. So again, something to keep an eye on. And look, it's great to see, okay, Hong Kong may be making kind of fairly slow progress on onboarding all these people into crypto, getting that liquidity into the market, but it's certainly doing a lot better than some other jurisdictions I can think of. It's good to see regulators encouraging banks to interact with the crypto industry rather than the opposite. Here we are, deep in the bear market. Bitcoin below 25K as of a few minutes ago. Alts obviously getting cleaned out thanks to that SEC action last week.
Guy feels more bullish about the crypto market, but now that problems persist, the market could still go lower. He believes that interest rates will cause more pain and says the Fed seems determined to get inflation down. However, he also believes that crypto is more resilient than previously thought, and there are still opportunities for significant gains in the sector, although challenging to spot. He advises investors to focus on fundamentals and long-term potential. Guy has discussed his investments in cryptocurrencies in recent weeks and believes that there's potential in Ethereum because of its constantly evolving ecosystem and its role as the base layer chain. He's also touched on the possibility of Ethereum flipping Bitcoin in market cap, but emphasizes that it's not a significant issue since both have different roles. He also acknowledges that the market is still in a phase of relative immaturity, which contributes to volatility, but views this as a sign of maturation. With regulatory headwinds still to come in 2023, the outlook for most of the crypto market is still in a state of uncertainty. What do you think of Guy from Coin Bureau's market prediction for crypto and where the economy is headed in the next few months? Comment down below. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Library of Wealth. We'll see you in the next video.